great battle for second. Wayne Grubb, 20 years old, in number 83. He's won here twice this year in his link belt construction equipment car and the late model stock cars on the Winston Racing Series of NASCAR.
I tell you who's on the move, Eli, is Randy LaJoie using the bottom right now.
But I like Todd Bodine right there. Won here a year ago, and he sweeps by Phil Parsons to take the lead at lap number 121. So Phil will lead for 20 laps. And Todd now is the leader at lap number 121.
And what you had there was about 20, 30 lap pressure tires.
Todd Bodine made a stop at lap number 94. Phil Parsons had stopped at 61. Remember, we had different pit stop sequences. Some came in on that first caution of the evening, others didn't. So Todd Bodine, he loves Friday the 13th. The first job he ever got when he came south, he worked for Bobby Hill in the old Highline Racing. He was hired on a Friday the 13th. He and his wife were married. He and Lynn were married on a Friday the 13th.
That was a pretty brave choice there.
And today is, yeah, you're right, today is Friday the 13th, so maybe we shouldn't be surprised.
That open racetrack's going to do a lot for it.
McLaughlin on the 34 has caught up and tries to pass Phil Parsons. There you see the 74 LaJoie is right there in the picture as well. Elton Sawyer running in 5th, and the Barbasol number 38.
Randy's going to make it work here on the bottom. Too many spotters saw that move when the race started from Dennis Setzer.
Like you said, that is harder on the tires, but it's so much better on the tires when you can get out front. You got your clean tracks. Work that.
All of those machines, they are on the lead lap. 72, Mike Dillon. He's running in 7th. Again, you see the rundown going across the top of the screen, so you'll know where everybody is. Jason Keller. We talked about him earlier. Remember Jason from those horror movies, Friday the 13th?
Oh, yeah.
This guy doesn't wear a hockey mask. He wears a racing helmet, but maybe he's the guy who'll win tonight.
Could be a player.
130 laps down as Jason Keller now makes a move. He's in 12th going around Nathan Butke. Hermie Sandler, he's in 13th. He too goes around Nathan Butke. And the 4 is Dale Shaw. Dale's on the lead lap right there. He'll leave here tonight, fly up to the Beach Ridge Motor Speedway in Scarborough, Maine, and run the NASCAR Busch North race there tomorrow. He said, I can't miss it. Last 3 times I've been to Beach Ridge, I've won twice and finished second the other time. So Dale Shaw is happy to be here, but he's heading on home quickly tomorrow also. 167 laps remaining. There's Dale Shaw. Very talented driver from the NASCAR Busch North Series. Great crowd on hand. A super evening. Glad you're enjoying it. Hope you are here on Motor Madness. The ride Phil Parsons gave us earlier this evening, and that's the address, country.com, your personal source for all things country, from race cars to country stars. Connect to country.com. That's TNN's location on the World Wide Web, your personal source for all things country. Randy LaJoie is the new leader here. Took over the top spot at lap number 136 as he powered by Todd Bodine, who led for 14 laps. You're riding now in 13th place. Dick Trickle, Jeff Purvis, Dale Shaw in the number 4 machine. We work lap 146, 4 laps shy of halfway here in the Winston Motorsports 300. Start of the second half of the season in the NASCAR Busch Series as there's a spin. Shane Hall, our Busch pole sitter from earlier, right there, brings out caution. Couldn't get going quickly enough for NASCAR's liking there. They were afraid there'd be a problem. So Carl Simmons will display the caution. Lap number 148. Shane Hall, he was our Busch pole sitter earlier this evening. I'll tell you, when Randy LaJoie took the lead, Barry, it was some good heads-up racing, some good smart thinking on his part.
It's very smart. He ran the bottom, much as Dennis Setzer. A lot of the spotters up here had to see that. At the moment Randy got the lead, he moved back up a groove to start to save his tires and was pulling away from Todd a little bit.
So Randy LaJoie, now the race leader, took over at lap 136, and we worked caution here at lap 148. As far as Elliott Sadler is concerned, rear end gear has been changed. There's old Elliott. He's back on the racetrack. 59 laps down. 59 laps down, and Elliott Sadler is back on the speedway. Now they're coming to halfway next time by, but the $2,000 from Gatorade for the front runner award will not be handed out at the halfway point because the race is under caution. So once we get back to green, it'll be the leader of the 5th consecutive green flag lap who'll take home the bonus from Gatorade. But we are coming to the crossed flags here this next time by. While we have an opportunity here during this caution, let's visit a bit with Kevin LePage. This is brought to you by Peerless Faucets, the do-it-for-yourself faucets. It was not a good start to the 1997 season for Kevin LePage and the hype Monte Carlo. 7 races, and never did they finish better than 20th spot. But at Charlotte on May the 24th, things began to turn around. A strong second-place finish behind NASCAR Winston Cup regular Joe Nemechek, and all of a sudden, there was new spring in the step of Kevin LePage. Then 1 week later, Dover Downs International Speedway, a 4th place finish. Now top 10 in points. Kevin LePage, you've come a long way.
Well, that's true. You know, I was pretty upset with myself during the beginning of the season because I figured, well, maybe I sat in the sun too much during the wintertime or vacation too much or something. But, you know, Kevin LePage didn't lose his touch. It's just we had a lot of distractions. We moved into a new building. We took our second deal. We had to change drivers midstream. You know, there was a lot of things that we had to do that I just think people don't realize. And now that we're back focused, I'm looking forward to the rest of the year.